Hey, Thabreakmasta here, and this is going to be my Sankarea episode 6 review. Honestly, I can't believe it's episode 6. It didn't feel like it's episode 6. Maybe the show's going really fast for me. I don't know. But I'm enjoying the show. I am enjoying the show. I'm glad that there wasn't a whole bunch of ecchi stuff going on in this episode, because people were like, oh, no, it's starting to be just a bunch of ecchi feel anime now, and it's not like that still. The story's still there. The story's still there. I think this is going to be somewhat of coming up into romance and all sorts of stuff. So, you know, stay with the show. Don't go away because some of the ecchi stuff. You know, I'm not that big on ecchi. It just, you know, this one's not too bad, I would say. So yeah, on to that point, on to the review. You get left off where Sanka ends up kissing Furuya, and she actually lets go of him and everything like that. And he ends up finding out that those leaves, those poisonous leaves, are actually the cure to make her, you know, go back to her normal self. So he's like, oh, finally! I've been saying that from the beginning. I don't know why the heck he finally figured this out. I finally figures this out. But so he does that. He figures that all out. So he ends up wanting to get. He had to end up going get Sanka, by the way, throughout the time, because she was still all zombified and don't know what she's doing. But she wanted to get some leaves, just like how Babu left and get some leaves. She left to get some leaves too. But as he was doing, like, trying to catch Sankarea, he wanted Wanko to end up getting his grandfather and his grandpa, and so they did all that. So his grandpa actually ends up explaining that he needs to watch the body and see what happens to it, and just, you know, keep notes on it. And the leaf isn't, eating those leaves only prolong the body, but it's still not going to stop the decaying process. So you got to try to find a way or find something. So he was actually, the grandpa was actually serious, and he was like, yes, and stuff. And it's fine. He was up to say something else, but then freaking Wanko ended up hitting him in the head with a freaking bucket, because he was kind of doing some weird stuff to Wanko, because her shirt's all ripped up, and she seemed kind of comfortable, like, having her stuff just out there, you know. It's kind of weird, but yeah, so he needs to find out that piece of information. So he's just been thinking about it on his mind the whole time, trying to figure out what he needs to do. So he then starts observing Sankarea. And by the way, Furuya tells his father if Sankara's there and can she stay? And he's like, well, I had no reason not to let her stay, so she can stay. And bam, now they're together and whatnot. And so he's just been observing her, seeing how her body is. And he sounded like a real creep in this episode too. He had like a camera and stuff. He's like, oh, Sanka, I need to check your body, you know, and make sure everything's all right. You know, everything's gonna be just fine. Just relax. I'm a doctor. I was kidding. But yeah, so he was just doing all that and everything like that. So he's writing down notes because that's what his grandpa said, to make sure to observe her and see what's going on with her body and everything like that. And so she needed some exercise, because that's what Grandpa said. And so they end up going outside and just doing a nice little walking and everything and that like that. And he feels kind of like, yeah, he's like my girlfriend and stuff like that. But kind of wore off after a while, because they've been doing this for a little bit now. And as they're walking by the way, they're walking by the store. A black car is coming by them, and we end up seeing that freaking butler dude that's Denichiro's butler. He's all, it's Sankarea right there. You know, he's all trying to freaking watch him. Yeah. And so Sankarea finally realizes that she's a zombie, because she can't sleep, she can't eat, she can't poop, she can't pee. Yeah. She can't realize her own strength, because she's very strong as well. So yeah, she just finally realizes that, but she is happy for the fact that she's now free and she's able to you know, just live her life. And she wants to, and she actually told Furuya's like, take good care of my body. And Furuya's was like, hey, why you gotta say it like that? You know, you can't be doing like that. I'll take good care of your body. No, sorry. But so yeah, they end up just going with that and everything like that. And so they're walking back home and everything, and Furuya almost got hit with a car in this episode, but luckily Sankarea comes and is like, no. And then man, like I said, she can't control her strength. She ends up getting him out the way to not get him the car, but she ends up like throwing him like to a tree. Like she just made him fly away. And so he got kind of hurt and everything like that. And at the end of the episode, he had this wound on his arm, you know, his arm right here, like in the shoulder, his not shoulder, but his elbow. And he's like, oh, I'm gonna lick the wound because my saliva, you know, can, you know, kill the bacteria, you know, and everything. So she's all licking it and everything. And at the end of the episode, like, he's all like all creepy and stuff. I'm like, oh no! And she kept licking it, and he started licking it more and kind of harder and everything. I'm like, watch out, Furuya! She's gonna bite you! She's You gonna turn to a zombie too. But yeah, so that's how the episode ends. I was like, you gotta be freaking kidding me, really? Yeah. So this is the next cliffhanger. So I want to see what happens next because that was interesting. So yeah, leave a comment below and tell me what you think of the episode. I'm really liking the show. I like it. I really like it. Just it makes me laugh. So yeah, leave a comment below and tell me what you think of this episode. Like if you like my review. Subscribe to my channel for some more Sankarea reviews. It's been the Thabreakmasta, and until then, people, break out.